Three Wishes for Cinderella is a beloved film in the Czech Republic. But how does it measure up to older Czech variants of the tale? This is OopsAllCinderellas, a series where I, Liz, am sharing as many of the world's Cinderella tales as I can until Hollywood gets tired of making adaptations of it. As far as I can tell, that will be never, so haha, you're stuck with me. Now there's a lot of Czech varieties of Cinderella. I ended up picking one that's very different from their film, Three Wishes for Cinderella. It was penned by Czech writer Božena Němcová. It's called O Popelce, and I picked it because it is jam-packed with motifs from a bunch of fairy tales. A little Hansel and Gretel pops up, a little Tom Thumb, Jack the Giant Killer type stuff, and of course, a whole lot of Cinderella themes. Popelce is one of three beautiful daughters, and she gets her name from hanging about in the hearth all day, doing all the cleaning while her sisters lays about. When money gets tight, their father decides to lose them in the forest. But Popelce overhears this plan and asks a wise woman for advice. The wise woman says, "I'll give you a way to get out of the forest, but you have to promise me you're going to leave behind your two good-for-nothing sisters." First, she gives Popelce a ball of thread to wind her way back with. But Popelce is too good to leave her sisters behind. The second time their father loses them in the forest, the woman gives Popelce a bag of ashes to leave a trail with. But still, she refuses to abandon her sisters. This leaves the wise woman so annoyed that for the third attempt, she gives Popelce a bag of peas to make a path back with. And of course, the birds eat up those peas, and the three daughters end up lost in the forest. The sisters seek out shelter at a castle they find in the middle of the woods, only to discover that it is owned by cannibals. An unexpected amount of cannibals in Cinderella stories. The girls promise to serve the couple however they want them to, as long as they keep them alive. But once the three girls tire of servitude, they hatch a plot for murder, and they push the husband cannibal into the oven and decapitate the cannibal wife. And now they have squatters' rights, so they become the ladies of the castle. And not long after that, the two older sisters go back to their old ways, ordering Popelce around. A local prince hosts a ball, and the two older sisters attend, leaving Popelce behind. But while Popelce is weeping and cleaning, she finds a key that opens three secret rooms. Each room is laden with gold and silver and precious gemstones, and each contains a chest as well as some other riches and gifts. Each of the rooms has a note that declares whoever finds the riches in the room now owns them, but that they'll only bring good luck to those who are good of heart. Inside each of the chests is a beautiful gown. One gown is white, trimmed in gold, one is rose-colored, trimmed in silver, and the last is blue, trimmed in pearls. Popelce attends the prince's three balls wearing each of these gowns. For the last ball, the prince smears the castle steps with resin, and one of Popelce's little golden slippers gets caught in it when she tries to run away. A hunt begins for the maiden that fits, and they find Popelce with very little drama. And in an act of what she believes is graciousness, Popelce informs her two older sisters about the rooms full of riches before she leaves to be wed to the prince. But all those two bitches find there are a couple of big black cats who scratch the shit out of their faces. The end. If you're a fan of Three Wishes for Cinderella, please let me know. It seems, from what I can tell, sort of similar to Ever After in that its heroine is very feisty and independent. I'm in the works of setting up some better live streaming capabilities. Maybe we should have an international fairy tale film festival. Let me know in the comments where else in the world you'd like me to pull a Cinderella tale from.